Hi again, everybody. I'm Rich Bevensee, and welcome back to NJ.com. With me is my cross-country partner, Jim Lambert, also known as Lambo. Lambo, you ready to get your run on?
Let's get it on. Cross Country Express rolling into Homedale Park this week. Group Championships, best day of the year.
Absolutely. Lambo, you were telling me earlier there's some big doings coming up in non-public A. Why don't you start there?
A lot of big doings everywhere, but non-public A, great place to start.
Yeah.
CBA Don Bosco. Every year, these two teams meet. Leaves fall, every year. CBA Don Bosco meet every year for the whole shebang. Number 1 CBA, number 2 Don Bosco. They've been 1-2-5 straight years. As a matter of fact, no team has won non-public A other than Bosco and CBA since 1994.
Oh.
One of them will win again. Who's it going to be? On paper, CBA is a big favorite, but it's going to be close. I mean, I see 10, 12 points tops separating these two teams.
Wow. Even though CBA is ranked number 1 in the country, you keep Don Bosco that close?
That close, yeah.
Wow.
Bosco is that good.
Wow.
They've hammered everybody this year except for CBA.
Okay.
And quite frankly, there's not a whole lot of depth in non-public A. Pope John's a strong team. I see them getting third. But beyond that, this is a CBA Bosco race, banging the trails, one of the greatest rivalries in the state. CBA looking for some history. They've won 22 state titles. 23 will tie them with Bernard's for the state record. So some history,
cool.
Fast times. 16:05 course record last year by CBA at the Meet of Champs. Could it go down? Of course it can. CBA is that good. It could happen anytime. Those guys hammer the trails.
Why don't we just go through tick off the groups here? What about Group 4?
Group 4, locked and loaded. Ranked teams all over the place. I mean, the joint is going to be jumping in this race. Westfield comes in, 2-time defending champs. West Windsor South was second last year. They're gunning for Westfield. This has been their goal all year. They finished ahead of Westfield at the Eastern meet. Not too much difference between these two teams. Westfield seems to be peaking at the right time. I'm picking Westfield. Their history at Homedale's very strong. Coach Jack Martin's last year.
That's right, he's retiring. That's right.
Yep.
Do you figure the 2 wild cards are going to come out of Group 4 as well?
Probably should. I mean, history tells you 22 out of 25 wild cards since '97 have come out of Group 4.
Good stat.
Yeah, so Ridgewood, I see them maybe. Ridgewood, Freehold Township, Old Bridge, a lot of good Group 4 teams. Hillsborough, North Hunterdon, Ridge. A lot of teams going to be battling for that 3rd spot
really
and a wild card
scramble just to get
always,
into that spot.
Always is. It's just a steel cage match. Who's going to come out on top? Going to be wild. Going to be crazy.
You were telling me Group 3 is pretty much a simple summary.
It is, but real quick, jumping back to Group 4 for a second. Yeah. Sorry, Rich. Tim Ball, he can get some history in Group 4.
Oh yeah.
15:30 is the Group 4 record by Craig Forries. I'm sorry, 15:31. Tim Ball's run 15:39 there at the short coaches meet, unpressed.
He gets that.
Yeah, he can get that. Tim Ball's he's that good, and he's just rolling right now.
Okay. Why don't you hit us with the rest of your groups, Jim? What do you got?
All right, you mentioned Group 3. Real quick in Group 3, Mendham's never won it before. Great team race at the sectional race. They put their 2 front guys, Justin Naselli and Pete Eamon together. They run their back 3 guys together, controlled team race. Mendham, the team to beat in Group 3, is going to be tight. A lot of good teams there. Individually, Blake Udland from Milburn, Ben Malone from Pascack Valley. These guys are ready to hammer, maybe a sub 1550 to win this. Udland's the favorite on paper. Could go either way. I see a great fast race with, either guy can take it.
I saw Malone at sectionals, and he was prepared to win.
No, Ben's got the big kick.
Yeah.
Blake's got maybe a bigger engine up the hills.
Right.
If it's close late, anybody's race.
Right. What about Group 2, pal?
Group 2. Could be the best race of the day.
How's that?
Oh, it's just loaded. Stacked, whatever word you want to use. This is the race of the day, I think, for the team title. Start out with Homedale. Morris Hills, Wallkill Valley, Ramsey, Haddonfield. Haddonfield just won their 31st sectional title, breaking the state record. They shared it with Bernard's. They've won 5 in a row. But I really like Homedale a lot. They come in finally healthy. They set the sectional record with 21 points.
That was an unbelievable race for them.
Unbelievable. Homedale was so good on Saturday. They put 5 guys ahead of Del Val's number 2 guy. And Del Val won it 2 years in a row, and Del Val averaged 18 seconds faster than they did last year. But Homedale just whacked them. I mean, and Morris Hills had the great team race that you saw, Rich, with Wallkill Valley. They beat Wallkill by 3 and by Ramsey by 6.
Right.
Those 3 teams, Morris Hills, Wallkill, Ramsey, along with Haddonfield and Homedale, one of them could get a wild card. That's just going to be a free-for-all.
Wow. Just
elbowing through the backwoods and just fighting to the finish. What cross country is all about. Group 2 is loaded.
Would that be a first for a Group 2 team to get a wild card?
Oh, I got to check that one, Rich.
Okay.
I think it is. I think non-public A and Group 3 have the other other 3 wild cards real quick because the producer's giving us the old cutoff thing back there. Group 1, Metuchen looks great. Haddon Township out of South Jersey looks great. But Mountain Lakes, I think I'm going with them again. Steve Lewandowski, the individual favorite, trying to lead Mountain Lakes to their 2nd straight title. I like them to take that. Group 2, I'm sorry, getting back to Group 2. I forgot about Voorhees. Voorhees in North Jersey Section 2. They're going to be in the mix too. Sorry, guys, didn't want to forget you. Non-public B, hey, Bishop Eustace won last year. They could win it again. You got Union Catholic going from non-public A to B. Roselle Catholic, Oratory. I like St. Rose a lot. That's a total up for grabs, shootout in non-public B. It's going to be a lot of wild races. The place to be. The best day of the year, 6 championship races, 12 champions being crowned, just wall-to-wall racing, a marathon across country. It's the place to be. Get there. Make no excuses. Follow it on NJ.com if you can't get there. Follow Twitter, Lambo2126. Get your run on. Homedale Park. Get there.
This presidential debate has been over. Thank you for your time, and thank you, Jim Lambert. Thanks for watching NJ.com.
Get the run on!
I'm Rich Bevensee.